the future is augmented reality and it's augmented citizen. And I was rewriting my presentation for 2 days ago because I was impressed about the history of Tunisia. And I make two parallels. When you take a look on the picture, you see on the picture here on the left is my old town in Romania, Timișoara, Temeșvar. And it's for more than 100 years. And here is Tunis for more than 100 years. And I see some similitudes and parallels on this. But more similitudes and parallels I see here. So on 17th of December 1989, we're starting in Timișoara the revolution. What you've done and what you've done for 1 year ago. But now we come back in the real life, in the normal life, and you must put this energy in something new. And that's why no, it's not for close, it's, yeah. And now, my opinion is we must start to communicate. Web 2.0, everyone talk about Web 2.0. It's, my opinion, is the ancient of the social web. The human social interaction is made on Facebook and on Twitter. Facebook and Twitter at this moment are, how can I say, a monolith. All the data are at this company. You have no access to the data. Data is not open. You cannot move your social graph from one point to the other. So you build your social reputation now on the web. That's the mobility. My opinion is next will be the digital empathy. What is What is digital empathy? So what is digital empathy? In the future, you will have, the social web will be federated. So I started 5 years ago in incubator at W3C, and now we go in the mainstream. It's about federating social web. So you put your social graph, you put everything what depends on your data in a server, and you can manage this. And the identity is evolving. What is about identity? What's the identity today in the web, in the mobile? And communication will be conversations. This is very important. At this moment, we can make conversation just on the phone. When you think about what is conversation, we have just messages. We send messages outside, we send messages, but it's not really a conversation. Conversation, when I read with Taher, and I spoke to him, and I called him, and I said, okay, what he's doing, how he's doing, you have a response automatically. You must think about what is conversation, your culture, to make everything local. Conversation mean local. We talk about local. What is happening this evening? This is local. This is an event that is happening locally. So this the social web, in my opinion, will be evolved to the next generation of the social web. And what is augmented web? How many people know about augmented reality? What is augmented reality? Okay, not so much people. I try to explain it very quick. Augmented reality is like a window. So you look in a window, and you can see more information from the outside. So in the window, you have all the information that are coming from the web. So that's my definition for augmented reality. So you can enrich your visual and audio in your environment with new data, with the data from the web. There are so much companies that build so much good content. And for example, one of the tools that you use for augmented reality is the Walkman. So for 20 years ago, audio was augmented with the Walkman. So you are in the streets, but you haven't heard the sound from the street. You hear your own music. You are in your own environment. You build your own, how can I say, your own new world. And now, with new information, you can build and you can have tools that help you to have more information from the environment. So from augmented web, some guys in Paris are working on MPEG 5. I don't want to explain all this stuff because I have just 15 minutes. I make very short. But you can see here that you have not just one sensing. You have more sensing from vision, audio, touch, empathy, everything will be covered in the future. In my opinion, everything what is, at this moment, everyone talk about apps. I built in 2006 on seeing a group that is called mobile beta apps. But it's very important what is behind the apps. That's why when you build the application, think to build a service. And the application will be the avatar for the service. And the service I call information, digital information shadow for this object. Every object in the augmented world will have a service behind. For example, I need information about what is this, We were today in the town and we eat something and asked, what is inside? And Tahir said, I know there is something inside, but I don't know everything what is inside. So you'll have more information. You'll be more informed about what is happening in your environment. So about the sensor web, everywhere will be sensors. So sensor that we give out temperature, that the sensor that give us information about traffic. Sensor will be everywhere. So that's why I think the mobility will go from the phone outside in the world. So the phone will be, how can I say, the proxy, the digital information proxy with the outside, with the environment. Actuators and web. Actuators web, so when you have sensors, you need actuators to make something for you. Actuators are tools that make something that the sensor think that in our environment is good for us. So it's very good for ambient intelligence and ambient assisted life. We'll be older, and I don't want in the next 10 years to have someone to take care about me. I want to have the environment to be so intelligent and then tell me, for example, when to take my medication, when to take care about it. Because I think our society in the West will be more older. We have not so much younger to take care about the elders. That's why we must take care about us. So, in my opinion, the next web will be an artificial intelligence web. Because we have all the components. We have sensor, we have actuators, we have transducer, and the data, it will be very important. And very important will be the raw data. And my opinion is that we must think about open data. I don't know if it's someone from the government here, but you need to have open data for the people to be very creative, local, to build local application that the people locally need. And that's why technology is not enough. I think you need this crowdsourcing, you need this power that you have at this moment to put together and build something new. You need the data to be open. You need the data, for example, I was in the traffic today. You need the data from the traffic. And if everyone have a mobile device in his car, you can crowd all the mobile devices and to build a very cool application and say, okay, don't take this way because it's very full, take another way. Or it's an application in Romania that a guy was thinking because the roads are not so good in Romania, he built with the crowd power of the devices because you have accelerator. He built a road, said, don't take this way because you will make your car will be damaged in 2 weeks. So that's our application that pass to local and are very good, and you must think local. And depends on your imagination. So you can create everything. So today we are not supposed to think about what will be the next big thing. Think about your community and be creative. Give the people the tools, give the people everything to have and to use this. And the components for success, it's very difficult to say because I had some failures in my life. I have a company that I sold in 2005. I started in '82 to program and to hack. And I can see when you're working hard for something and you believe in something, you can do this. And when I think about for 20 years ago, 21 years ago, when I started from the way of dictature to the free way, I was thinking what I do next. It was very difficult for me. I have no idea, but I say I do this, and I have done. So I'm here. I thank you very much. Hope that everyone was hear me, and I don't know if the sound is very good. And The future is for distributed models. It's not for monoliths. Think about, for example, what you need locally, what you need to build here. Yeah. Thank you very much.